Some people don't rise because they're lucky. They rise because someone stayed behind and held the whole world on their shoulders. And here's the truth. If you're flying today, it's because someone became your wing. So watch this story until the end, because the final lesson may change the way you treat the people who lifted you when no one was watching. Once upon a time, in a beautiful West African country, in a lively African city filled with morning markets, warm sunsets, and the sound of hardworking people chasing their dreams, lived a woman named Kate. Kate is a 50-year-old woman, known for her graceful strength and her hardworking spirit. Kate didn't have much, but she had one treasure, her son, John. John was bright, the kind of child who asked big questions, the kind of child whose future felt like a promise. But promises need planting, and Kate was the one who planted everything. She worked multiple jobs, early mornings at a small food stand, afternoons doing laundry for families, and some evenings cleaning offices when the city lights came on. No applause, no camera. No one posted her sacrifice online. Just a mother, choosing pain today so her son could smile tomorrow, and every night she would whisper to John, "My son, you will fly, but when you fly high, remember your wing." Years passed. John grew into the dream Kate prayed for. He earned scholarships. He studied hard, and eventually, John became something the entire city celebrated. A rising celebrity, known by many, admired by millions. The city that once ignored Kate's struggle now shouted John's name. But something changed. John started chasing a new life, new friends, new places, new lifestyle. And slowly, he began to hide the old life. He stopped calling, he stopped visiting, and when people asked about his mother, he gave short answers. As if the woman who raised him was a part of his story he wanted to erase. Kate noticed. She never complained, she never begged, but her eyes carried a quiet heartbreak. Because sometimes, a mother doesn't need money. She just needs to know her sacrifice mattered. And the painful truth is this: success can make you forget what struggle taught you. One evening, Kate collapsed in her small home. Her body had finally spoken the words her mouth never said. "I am tired." A childhood neighbor found her and rushed her to a clinic. And then, by chance, John heard about it, not from family, but from a message someone posted online. "Pray for Kate, the woman who raised our star." John froze. He immediately called the neighbor, and that neighbor didn't shout, didn't insult him, just spoke with quiet truth. "John, do you remember the year you almost dropped out of school?" John swallowed. The neighbor continued, "Your mother sold her wrapper, the one you loved seeing her wear, just to pay your school fees. She skipped meals so you could eat. She worked until her hands cracked, so your future wouldn't." Then the neighbor said a sentence that hit John like lightning. "Your mother didn't just support your dream, she became the bridge you walked on." John went silent. For the first time in years, he saw clearly. His success wasn't just talent, it was a sacrifice. And he realized something heartbreaking. He had been celebrating the flight, but ignoring the wing. So watch to the end, because what John did next is what true greatness looks like. John traveled back to the city immediately. When he entered the clinic, he saw Kate lying there, still graceful, still quiet, even in weakness. She looked at him and forced a small smile. "John, you're here." John broke down. He held her hand and said, "Mom, I'm sorry. I forgot the person who carried me. I forgot my wing." Kate's eyes filled with tears, not because she wanted drama, but because every mother wants to know her love wasn't wasted. John didn't just apologize with words. He changed his life with actions. He moved Kate into a comfortable home. He made sure she never worked again. And he did something powerful. He told her story publicly. Not for pity, but for honor. In an interview, he said, "Before you clap for my success, clap for my mother's sacrifice. I didn't rise alone. I rose in love." Then he created opportunities for other mothers like Kate, support funds, school scholarships, and a community program that helped hardworking women grow small businesses. Because he finally understood, some wings don't fly with you, they fly for you. Let this story teach you something. If you're winning today, someone helped you when you had nothing to offer. If you're shining today, someone stood in the dark so you could find light. So fly high, but don't forget to thank your wing. If this story touched your heart, don't just watch and scroll. Like this video to honor every mother making sacrifices in silence. Comment, "I will thank my wing," if you're choosing gratitude today. Share this with someone who needs this reminder, because it might heal a relationship before it's too late. And if you want more true life motivational stories that change your mindset, subscribe to Awaken Greatness and turn on notifications, because your next life lesson might be the one that transforms your future.